Hey guys, I don't usually buy CDs anymore. Everything is like digital, but when Alice Cooper comes out with an album, I definitely have to buy it. So this is his new album that came out. I think it came out about a week ago, or maybe 2 weeks ago. It's Detroit Stories. So I was actually surprised. Now, I'm an Alice Cooper fan. I was actually surprised a couple months ago when I heard that he was coming out with a new album. I know his last one was Paranormal Activity. That was in 2017. So it's been kind of like 3, 4 years. So usually that's the time when Alice usually releases a new album. So we have this one. Here's the front, and here's the back with the songs listed. Now again, you can just go on YouTube and search this album, and you probably could listen to samples and maybe the full album. So you don't really need to buy this. Uh, I got this one from Amazon, or this is like the 2 disc set where you get the CD and you also have a DVD, which is I guess one of the last shows, like the tour he did before I guess the world was shut down because of COVID. It was the Paranormal Evenings concert. So you get that DVD. So let me just open it up. What you get here? You open it up right here. You get like that. It opens up over here. You get the CD with the classic Alice Cooper eyes. I believe that's from Love It to Death or Killer, I believe. But that's like the classic, from Alice Cooper, makeup. Also, we have, let's see what else we got in here. We have this thing right here. We have like a booklet. So this is the front and the back. Normally these are just, gives you like the lyrics of the songs. Let's see if there's any pictures or anything. Oh, there's some pictures right here. So we got, this is the current band, and then they just have like I guess the track listings for the DVD. So basically, going off the songs from the DVD. Again, this concert they actually came up with a live album for that. So this is now like the DVD, so now you actually see it. So he starts off with like Brutal Planet. I just remember one of my first Alice Cooper concerts I ever went to was him promoting it was like the Brutal Planet tour, and that was just a great opener. I love that album. Brutal Planet came out in 2000. It was I think his heaviest album ever. Hard rock. It was really great. I wish he would continue. I really wanted him to continue with that kind of sound. But he came out with like the follow up was Dragon Town, which kind of had a similar sound, and then he kind of went back to kind of like I guess his roots or whatever, that '70s sound. But Brutal Planet is such a fitting song uh, in today's society. He also mixes the classics, No More Mr. Nice Guy, Under My Wheels, Department of Youth, uh, which is cool. Which I really want to get the DVD was he Pain. Now, if you're an Alice Cooper fan and a really hardcore like Alice Cooper fan, you know that Pain is part of like Flush the Fashion, which was the first album in Alice Cooper's blackout era, where he doesn't remember recording the albums and stuff like that. But they're like one of my favorites. So Pain hadn't been used. Like I mean, he hadn't played Pain since the early '80s, since like I think the Special Forces tour of 80. I think that that tour ended in like 1982. So that song hadn't been played live. It's always nice. I always like when Alice like picks like these like rare songs to play at the concert. One of my favorite songs from Alice is "Who Do You Think We Are" from the Special Forces album. And again, he never played it live. And I went to the concert. I think it was like the what tour was it? The Eyes of Alice Cooper tour maybe, and he played that live, and I was like, wow, I was so happy to hear that and be at the concert when he played that. And you got Billion Dollar Babies. The World Needs Guts, another rare song that was from Raise Your Fist and Yell album. So that was a follow up to Constrictor. It was at '87. Again, an album you don't really hear that much. Like a song he doesn't really play that many songs from that album. Woman of Mass Distraction from Diamond, Dirty Diamonds. Poison is a classic. I've been to like 10 Alice Cooper concerts. That's like a staple. Hollow of Flies, Feed My Frankenstein, Called Ethel, Only Women Bleed, Paranoid Personality. Sorry, that's actually I guess this, actually that album was this concert was probably promoting the that previous album that came out a couple years ago. Ballad of Dwight Fry, Killer, I Love the Dead, I'm 18, and then of course he always ends with School's Out. So definitely looking forward to listening to this album. Um, I heard bits and pieces online, so it's nice just to sit down and listen to it. So I'm kind of excited for that. I've been maybe eventually I'm meaning to do kind of like a Alice Cooper CD reviews and stuff for my channel. So maybe that's something that will be coming up soon. But there we go, Detroit Stories, Alice Cooper.